Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, mercy, and safety to all of the Akim on the highways and byways, preaching the word in sincerity and in truth, and the healthy shalom to the elect. My name is Rawai, and I'm back with another lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing, it is edifying. All right, wanted to filter this video through the Spirit. Going into how we are shown every day how far gone our people are and how our people are not aware of the times that we're in. Scriptures tell us to measure the times diligently in itself, so we can understand what's next, so we can understand how we should govern ourselves, how we should be living, how we should be moving. And you know what I'm gonna show is a quick video. Dude counting a bunch of money, pretty popular rapper. It's not even about him. It's just about the mindset of the people. And this internet has been able to show and prove every single day, every single second, every single scroll, you see how far gone our people are and how they're not concerned with what will affect them very, very soon. It shows how disconnected they are from what's actually going on, and they're disconnected from how they too will be affected. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with having money. Nothing at all. We all work to make money. We all hustle legally, side hustles outside of our jobs to make money, to do what we got to do. Nothing wrong with getting to a bag. Not at all. Every brother I know, pretty much, doing what they got to do to get their money, right? So nothing wrong with that. But this type of activity shows that it's, first of all, it's not that serious. And again, shows how disconnected people are. Look at the time that we're living in. Look at what's happening on the planet Earth. All you got to do is turn on your news, turn on your social media, depending what your algorithm is. And it's going to show you, wait a minute, there's far more important things happening right now than me putting all this money on social media and stressing this money. Let me see what I got to do in any other space to what's the word I'm looking for? To be able to survive and flourish and plan. All right? Let me play this real quick. The people sole purpose in this life is a damn dollar and showing it and flexing. Let me play this real quick.
Error. You broke me, man. I got too much bread to be in my feelings, dog. Money to the ceiling, dog. Everybody call your phone when they know your money long. At this point, I lie to everybody like this money gone. Really don't even put on the ground. They don't know what I'm on. Don't know what I'm doing. Just don't know who I'm from.
look like an HP watch. It's a lot of paper. It's a lot of paper. I ain't mad at Jake at all. See, don't come across this lesson and get it fucked up. We ain't jealous. We're not mad at Jake. We get your money, bro. We ain't. If I had that money, I damn sure wouldn't be showing it. That's number one, and that's the point. That's the point, man. Man, we're just times that we're living in, man. You know, again, this internet is able to expose how far gone people are, how disconnected they are from reality. Let me read this real quick. Let me go get this preset. All right. Because that's what this lesson is about. It's not about we mad because people got money. We don't give a shit. The Lord's taking care of us. We good. This money ain't gonna do shit for us in the time to come. In the times to come. Let me get real quick. Ecclesiastes 10:6. It says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Okay? This is folly. Okay? This is folly. This is what Jake does. They love to flex their money, their jewelry, their cars, all on social media. And it's not smart. It's folly. It'll get you caught up. It'll get you become a target. Right? And it's very prideful as well. Jake, be prideful, man. You know? Look, Jake has been on the bottom for so long, struggling. We come from shit. You know, when we're able to make $1 and create a situation for ourselves where we may or may not have an abundance of money, it's all right. You know, get your bread. You know, all good. You're not mad. We don't got a hateful spirit. We're not hateful. We just know that certain things are not smart to do. And again, it just shows the separation of mentally where people are. Because if this dude here, and I know this guy, I don't know him personally, but I know him as a rapper. He got some joints. That I rock with. I think he's down from South somewhere, Midwest somewhere. If this dude knew the times that we were in, do you think he would be he would have put up this video? The answer is no. Because he would know soon all that paper money gonna be gone. Everything gonna be digital. You're gonna have to bow down to this bad system. And like I said at camp the other day, let them digitally buck break you with the mark. All right. I might name this video that digital buck breaking is coming. Yeah. Because that's what's coming to the planet Earth. He would know what we're about to come into, the times. He would know that, man, we just went through a time where it didn't matter how much money I had. This came out at camp as well. From a person with an abundance of money and a person with just getting by. There was a time when in 2021, during the lockdowns, where you were on the even playing field at the supermarket. Didn't matter how much money you have because food was being rationed. And you couldn't get what you wanted to get. All right? You was getting the same amount as the person that had $200 a shot, but you had 200,000 on your card. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just not smart. And again, it just shows the disconnect between the people and what's happening spiritually, biblically, prophetically. All right. Let me get this real quick. This is the book of Proverbs 11:4. It says, let me go up. We're going to start with 1. We're going to start with 1. All right. Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. But a just weight is his delight. All right. So you want to be balanced in all that you do. It's okay to get money. It's okay to have money. But don't make money your everything. Okay? You need to be balanced. Again, we grind to make money. We do particular things, right? To try to make money, to try to hit a lick legally. Of course, let me keep saying that. We do particular things. But we balance it all with measuring the times. All right? A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. So you have to be balanced in all that you do. All right? These rappers, these dudes flossing this money, they're not balanced. It's money, 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 money. That's all they live for. That's all they rap about. That's all they talk about. All right? It says, when pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. Right. So this is a lot of pride to be on to post to millions of people your money, how much money you, and people are struggling nowadays, today, 2026. It's not smart to do this. It ain't cool either. Like, yeah, people would say, yeah, it's motivation to get, bro, we know what the fuck money look like. We know what money look like. Motivation. Yeah, motivation for somebody to rob this dude and set him up. It says, when pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly is wisdom. Right. So we're the lowly. We understand. That's why I'm doing this lesson now. Providing wisdom. Okay? On how this is just not smart. All right? It says, the integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. Right? So we're the upright. Okay? And we have integrity. Because even if we had this type of this dollar amount, we would hold on to our integrity. All right? We wouldn't be online flashing this goddamn money like this. All right? It says, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. Okay? So this is just not smart, ultimately. Okay? Following these types of this mindset, you're going to be destroyed. Okay? It's not smart. With the lowly is wisdom. Okay? Because we know exactly what we'll do if we came into a big bag. We not going to social media. We fuck around and delete our social media accounts. So we don't attract no bullshit. Because motherfuckers know when you got a little bit of paper. Right? Here's the point in verse 4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. Okay, so we have put on the breastplate of righteousness. Okay? We didn't put on the cloak of $1 of making money, because money ain't going to save you. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath. There's wrath coming to the planet Earth. All right? Wrath. The money's not going to save you, Jake. Okay? Righteousness will save you. Rehearsing the righteous acts, following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. Okay? Calling on the right names of the Heavenly Father and His Son. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Okay? Letting go of the ways of the world. Okay? Being an example of Yahweh Shai to the best of your ability. That's what's going to save you. Money's not. The money's not going to save you, Jake.
Error. You broke me, man. I got too much bread to be in my feelings, dog. Money to the ceiling, dog. Everybody call your phone.
Yeah, I hope we don't get a copyright strike because of the song. I hope it's an unreleased song he playing. But yeah, whatever, man. At the end of the day, riches ain't gonna save you, Jake. All right. The times that we're in is March 2026. All right. This money, this dollar, is not even worth the paper it's printed on anymore. Okay. You know, $1 doesn't get you what it would get you back in the day, or even a few years ago. All right. Let me get another precept. You know, the scriptures say, for the love of money is the root of all evil. Yeah, people will do anything for that dollar, boy. Money's not evil. But for the love of money, look at the smile on this guy's face, right? More times than not, he has had to get, do some vile shit to get that money. We know this music industry. I mean, come on, I'm preaching to the choir. You know, the music industry is very wicked. All right. And you got to do some sick mo shit. Right. A lot of times. You do have artists out there who are independent, who get their bread. They ain't caught up in the weird shit that goes on in the music industry 100%. Many of Jake is getting their money. Right? That's a fact. But majority of these guys have sold their asses, for lack of better words, or other shit that they've done, all right, to receive these constellations. All right? It's just true. It's just true. But people may not want to hear it, but it's just fucking true. All right? Yeah, the love of money is the root of all evil. Okay? Money ain't evil, man. For the love of it is. You know what I'm saying? Let me get another precept. Oh, let me get this real quick. And again, just tying this lesson into the times that we are in and where the minds of the people are. It's like, man, you better get with it. We about to go through a damn food crisis, food shortage, famine, all kind of wild shit about to happen. Hey, what you doing with your money is the key, is the question. Are you getting you some stuff? Are you being smart about your money? or you just flexing it, grinding, money, 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 money. That shit's gonna be gone. Cause the dollar's about to collapse. You ain't gonna be able to that money just gonna be used for wiping your ass soon, okay? There's an economic collapse coming. 100%. All right? Ecclesiastes 5:10. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity, right? So, you making all this goddamn money, you're never satisfied, right? That's the mindset of our people. It's I got to get more, 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 more. Non-stop. I got to do whatever. Money, 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 money. Right? He that loveth money shall not be satisfied with silver. It's like it. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver. Yeah, money. All right? You know Jake ain't satisfied. Jake's trying to get it all, and they'll do anything to get it. Nor he that loveth abundance with increase. All right? So these Jakes, they do whatever they do whatever for this dollar, man. Okay, it says this is also vanity. Yeah. This is vanity. This is vanity. All right. And people who also get a lot of money, their lives are so still effed up, and they've done so much shame to get the dollar that they're not satisfied. Because they've given their bodies, their souls for that dollar. A lot of these people in the music industry, that's why I bring that point up. Okay? Money can't satisfy these people, man. All right? Money can't satisfy these people. All right? Yeah, let me get this. I'll close out here. I don't make this too long. Just want to make the point that Jake is far gone, away and disconnected from the times that we're in. They have no clue what the alternative for them keeping that money is, because there's going to be a solution to a collapse, to the collapse that we're going to see. There's going to be a solution. Okay? And the solution is going to be for everyone to have to take a digital mark, prophesied in Revelation, to hold on to this money, to keep this money, to tap back into their money when this shit collapses. And the majority of the people are going to do it. 1 Timothy 6:17, charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded. High-minded. Okay? Prideful. To post to millions of people a couple $100,000. It's high-minded, man. Head up their ass. Cheese and look. All right? Charge them that are rich in this world that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches. We're looking at uncertain riches, and this ain't riches. Don't get it fucked up. This is a nice amount of paper, but this guy ain't he ain't super rich like that. He maybe got a couple M's. He ain't rich, bro. All right. But the dollar, this money is uncertain. This money is uncertain riches. We're about the money's about to collapse. The system's about to collapse. The money ain't gonna be able to save you. We just read that. Riches profit not in the day of wrath. Uncertain riches. All right? This money is going to be gone. Okay? It's uncertain. It's not backed by nothing. You making another dollar is uncertain. You having this money in a few months is uncertain. Okay? Charge them that are rich in this world that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches. Okay? But in the living power who giveth us richly all things to enjoy. Okay? We are to trust in the living power, the living God. Okay? Not trust in riches, because that's uncertain. Okay? What the Lord, what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly and willingly calls Jesus Christ. Okay? What our power has to offer is certain. Okay? It's food in the time of famine. Okay? It's shelter in the time of inclement weather. Okay? It's protection in the time of war. Okay? That's what our power has in store. Okay? And now those things are certain. This money is uncertain. Okay? How much more now in the times that we are living in? Okay? So that's it, man. I just wanted to play this real quick, go into this to show how disconnected our people are from the times that we're in. This money ain't gonna save you, Jake. Get right with the Lord. Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Quadash. If you get anything from this lesson, please know and understand the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. The name of his only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai. Those are the names we call on now and in that dreadful day. Shalom.